Have you ever pondered why civilizations rise only to fall again? What drives their growth and what factors lead to their decline? You might be surprised to find that the answers are as diverse as the civilizations themselves. Each civilization, in its own unique way, has shaped the course of history and left an indelible imprint on the world we inhabit today. Take a moment to imagine a time when the world was a vast, uncharted expanse. Civilizations emerged, carving out their place in history, with each one leaving its own unique legacy. From the monumental architecture of ancient Egypt to the philosophical insight of ancient Greece, each civilization has contributed something remarkable to the tapestry of human history. Think of the Nile River, teeming with life, nourishing the land and giving rise to one of the world's oldest and most iconic civilizations. Ancient Egypt. Picture Mesopotamia, the cradle of civilization, nestled between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, birthing some of the earliest cities and empires. Imagine the city-states of ancient Greece, the birthplace of Western philosophy, democracy, and theater. And finally, envision the grandeur of the Roman Empire, one of the largest and most influential empires in history. Each of these civilizations rose, flourished, and ultimately declined, leaving behind enduring legacies that continue to shape our modern world. From the banks of the Nile to the heart of Rome, let's unravel the stories of some of the greatest civilizations in history. Starting from around 3100 BCE, the civilization of ancient Egypt stood as a testament to human ingenuity and tenacity. This civilization, which emerged from the unification of Upper and Lower Egypt, thrived along the fertile banks of the Nile River. The stability and prosperity brought about by this unification allowed the Egyptians to focus on building great architectural wonders, such as the pyramids and temples, structures that are still marveled at today. This period, known as the Pharaonic era, also saw remarkable advancements in various fields. The Egyptians excelled in mathematics, medicine, and even developed a complex system of writing known as hieroglyphics. They were ruled by powerful monarchs, the pharaohs, who were considered to be living gods. However, like all great civilizations, ancient Egypt also faced its decline. Starting with invasions by the Persians, followed by the Greeks, and finally the Romans, the once mighty civilization was gradually annexed and absorbed into foreign empires. Despite its fall, the legacy of ancient Egypt is far from forgotten. Its influence permeates modern architecture, art, and religious concepts. The study of Egyptian history, its artifacts and its hieroglyphics continues to fascinate people around the world today, offering invaluable insights into one of the most enduring and influential civilizations in human history. The legacy of ancient Egypt continues to shape our understanding of human history and culture. Nested between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, Mesopotamia is often called the cradle of civilization. It's a title well-deserved, as it birthed some of the earliest cities and empires known to man, including Sumer, Akkad, Babylon, and Assyria. This region is credited with pioneering inventions and concepts that changed the course of human history. The rise of Mesopotamia was fueled by its fertile land, leading to the development of advanced agriculture, robust trade, and burgeoning urbanization. It was here that writing was invented, with the creation of cuneiform, a system of symbols etched into clay tablets. The wheel, too, was born in this region, revolutionizing transport and trade. The concept of the city-state, a self-governing urban center, and its surrounding territories also took root in Mesopotamia, shaping the way societies were organized for millennia to come. But even the greatest civilizations have their sunset. Mesopotamia experienced cycles of conquest and decline, with the final blow coming from the Persian conquest in 539 BCE. Yet, the fall of a civilization is not the end of its story. The legacy of Mesopotamia is deeply embedded in our world today. Its innovations in writing gave birth to literature, history, and knowledge as we know it. The Code of Hammurabi, one of the oldest deciphered writings of significant length, laid the groundwork for law and justice. The urban planning principles developed in Mesopotamia inform the design of modern cities. The echoes of Mesopotamian civilization can be found in our writing, law, and urban planning. Ancient Greece, a civilization that shaped the Western world as we know it today. But what led to its rise and eventual fall, and what is its enduring legacy? The rise of ancient Greece is marked by the development of city-states known as polis, such as Athens and Sparta. These city-states were the cradle of democracy, giving birth to philosophical thought and military power. The archaic and classical periods saw an explosion of cultural, political, and intellectual advancement, forever shaping the course of Western history. However, the glory of ancient Greece was not destined to last. The Peloponnesian War, a devastating conflict between Athens and Sparta, weakened the city-states, making them susceptible to external forces. The final blow came with the Roman conquest in 146 BCE, marking the end of the Greek dominance. Yet the legacy of ancient Greece is far from forgotten. It is the birthplace of Western philosophy, with the works of Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle still laying the foundations for Western thought. It gave us theatre, introducing the concepts of tragedy and comedy that continue to inform storytelling today. And let's not forget the Olympic Games, a tradition that unites the globe every 4 years in a celebration of athleticism and international camaraderie. The influence of Greek thought, art, and political ideas is undeniably woven into the fabric of Western civilization. The Roman Empire, a civilization known for its expansive reach and enduring influence. From a small city-state on the banks of the Tiber River, Rome grew into an empire that stretched from the British Isles to the Arabian Peninsula. This rise was no accident. It was a product of military prowess, strategic alliances, and the incorporation of diverse cultures. The shift from a republic to an empire in 27 BCE marked the beginning of Rome's imperial dominance. Rome's imperial system, with a centralized government and a strong military, allowed it to maintain control over its vast territories. This, coupled with Roman law, which provided a stable legal framework for its citizens, enabled the empire to thrive for centuries. But even the mighty Roman Empire was not immune to decline. Internal strife, economic troubles, and invasions by barbarian tribes gradually chipped away at the empire's strength. The Western Roman Empire eventually fell in 476 CE, a date often considered the end of the ancient world. Yet, even as the empire crumbled, it left behind a rich legacy that continues to shape the Western world. Roman law and government provided the foundations for many modern legal and political systems. Roman engineering, from roads and aqueducts to monumental architecture like the Colosseum, set standards that are still admired today. And let's not forget the Latin language, which influenced many modern European languages and continues to be used in law, science, and the Catholic Church. So, while the physical empire may have fallen, the spirit of Rome lives on. Its principles of law and governance, its architectural and engineering marvels, and its language have transcended time and continue to influence our world. The fall of Rome marked the end of an era, but its legacy continues to shape the Western world.